What's up, you guys? It's Casey, your favorite awkward girl on the internet. Today I'm going to be doing a video all about my tattoos. It's going to be like a tattoo tour video. These are one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube, and I figured why not add my video to the list, I guess. If you don't like tattoos, this probably isn't the video for you. Also, slight disclaimer, I love my tattoos. They may not be the best, but I love them, and if you love them, great. If you don't love them, that's totally fine too. But yeah, so just getting that out of the way. But so let's go ahead and jump right into my first tattoo. My first tattoo I got when I was 18. I believe I got it on the day I turned 18, and I got it done by an apprentice. It was free, so I was super stoked for that. And what it says is IS Universal. It's in Japanese, Spanish, and French, and what it means is love is universal. 18-year-old Casey was very philosophical, and she wanted to make a point, but it is something that I still believe in today. And so basically what it is no matter who you are on this whole entire planet, something that we all have in common is love, and we all know what it is to love somebody or something. And so I figured no matter what your differences are, that's the one thing that we can all connect over. Yeah, so that's kind of like long meaning, shortened a bit, but that was my first tattoo. And it didn't hurt at all, really. I was expecting a lot worse just because it was my first tattoo, and everyone always talks about how tattoos are painful, and so I was super scared, but it wasn't bad. Probably about a 2 out of 10 on the pain scale. So my next tattoo was the one on my side. I got that one for my dad, and he passed away when I was a junior in high school. He loved riding motorcycles, so I got the Harley-Davidson emblem with his initials on it, and it says "Ride in Peace, Daddy." I got that on the anniversary of his death, I believe when I was 19. So I believe it had been 2 years since he passed away. And a lot of my family members also have a similar tattoo, so it has a big meaning for me, and I like it a lot. It's kind of more in a traditional style, but I like it a lot. So my third tattoo I got, I believe when I was 20. I could have been also 19. All the years kind of run together after a while. But my third tattoo is my tramp stamp, I guess you could call it. It's on my lower back. It's 3 lotus flowers with water in the background. I was like researching into lotus flowers, and if you know the whole meaning behind that, growing through murky water, always finding the light and stuff like that. So I ended up getting that. It is not finished. All it is the outline. I have yet to go back and get it done, mostly because the person who did it no longer works at that shop, and I don't even live in the same town anymore. So I eventually plan to get that one redone to where it's just black and gray instead of the color in there, and I'd like to get it done with dot work. So we'll see. Eventually we'll get that done. But yeah, it was kind of a spur of the moment tattoo. Pain, maybe like a 3 out of 10. Yeah, but pretty simple, not too meaningful, but I got it. My fourth tattoo that I got was a kind of best friend piece with my best friend Shayna. We've been best friends for, God, I can't even count, 20 years? I've known her since I was 5, so like probably 19 years. And we decided that we wanted to get a friendship tattoo, and what we ended up getting was the soot sprites from Spirited Away, also in My Neighbor Totoro. And it's just the little soot sprites with the candies that they eat, and we decided to get that one just because we both love that movie, and growing up we used to watch it all the time, so we figured why not get that. It's super cute, and it actually gets recognized a lot. A lot of people like comment and tell me that they like it just because they've seen it and stuff. But as far as pain goes, that one was actually kind of painful. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be painful, but I would say probably like a 5 out of 10 on the pain scale. I guess, I don't know if it's because of the bones or the tendons. I have a tiny ankle, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but it was kind of painful. And yeah, I like it a lot. It's one of my favorites. My fifth tattoo is the one on my neck. It is a mandala, or a lotus mandala. Of course, as you know, I like the lotus flower. I have it on my lower back, so I figured, and at this point in time, so I got my ankle tattoo when I was 22. I got 23. And then I got my neck tattoo when I was also 23. But anyways, and I'm currently 24, so if that says anything. I like the lotus mandala. This is kind of coming into more of my style that I currently like. The more of the line work with the line work and dot work together. And I love mandalas. Like, I think they're one of the most pretty words. Why can't I speak? Guys, YouTubers don't make this this is a lot harder than it looks. Especially when you're awkward like me. So, mandalas. I like the way they look. They're kind of like my aesthetic, if you could say. But so this is more of my style of tattoo that I like now. And in the future, that's the kind of style that I plan to stick with. But anyways, it's a lotus mandala, and it's got dot work, and I like it. I got it for no other reason than I like the way it looks. I'm a firm believer in that tattoos don't have to mean anything. They can, but if they don't, that's totally fine. But yeah, I got it purely just because I liked the way it looked. And the pain, it was nothing. It was like a 3 out of 10. I like it. I like the way it looks. That's pretty much all I have to say about it. But yeah, lotus mandala on my neck. So my 6th tattoo I got was this one. It's a peony flower on my arm. It's pretty much just line work, shading, and dot work. I got it when I went to Colorado to visit my grandma on my dad's side. It was the first time that I'd ever taken my son RJ to go see her, let alone that was the first time I'd ever been to Colorado. So I figured I wanted to be able to remember it, so I got a tattoo. I mean, how else do you remember things? I got a tattoo for it, and I like flowers. I plan to get a sleeve of flowers, you know, standard girl, basic white girl tattoo. But I like peonies, and I figured why not get one while I'm in Colorado, because it would be a nice way to remember the trip. But yeah, the pain was probably like a 3 or 4 out of 10. It wasn't bad at all. The only place that really hurt was coming over here towards my armpit. But it wasn't horrible, you know? I feel like I compare everything to my side tattoo, which was literally excruciating. So this was nothing, and the tattooist that did it was super awesome, and I wish I had his information still, because he was great. He was really fun to talk to, and I definitely recommend him if you're in Colorado. I'm horrible at remembering tattooist names, there's the studio names. Horrible at that, so I'm sorry in advance, but I like it. That's all there is to say. I like it, and I got it in Denver, Colorado, if that helps. But yeah, it's pretty, and I guess what it means to me is that I got it when I went to go see my grandma. So yeah. So what number are we on now? My 7th tattoo was the one on my forearm. It says, "Love is the only thing left that's true," and that is a Coldplay lyric. Coldplay is my favorite band ever on this planet. Coldplay, I love them so much. And I've always wanted a Coldplay lyric, but choosing one is not easy. They have so many good lyrics that I've wanted to tattoo on me, so many. And one day I was listening to one of their new songs, and I can't even tell you the name of the song. And that was one of the lyrics, and it stood out to me, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get that tattooed on me because I want to get one eventually. Why not? So the next day I got it. I believe it was $80, and the pain was a 2 out of 10. Yeah, I got it in it's got the typewriter font, and yeah, I love Coldplay and I love this tattoo, and that's pretty much it. My next tattoos I got at the same time, they are my wrist tattoos, the sun and the moon. They are, of course, the sun and the moon, but also kind of, it's a low-key Naruto tattoo, okay? If you've seen Naruto, then you probably know what I mean, but it's the sun that's on Naruto's hand, and then the moon that's on Sasuke's hand when they fight Kaguya and all that fun stuff. Yeah, Naruto tattoos. I mean, I love Naruto. I love it so much. They're my babies, and so I figured why not get tattoos of the sun and the moon, because, you know, yeah, I don't know. I like them, and I have a lot of other Naruto tattoos planned, so, I mean, I've accepted. I'm a nerd. It's okay. I love Naruto. I love tattoos. I'm gonna get Naruto tattoos. It's a thing. But yeah, the pain, probably, I want to say the pain is probably like a 4 out of 10, just because, I guess the little tendons here kind of made it hurt, but it wasn't bad at all. And yeah, and I've actually had these recognized as Naruto tattoos by one person. They were like, oh, Sun and Moon, it kind of reminds me of Naruto. And I was like, yes, Naruto tattoo. I love you. But yeah, so, I love them. They're one of my more visible tattoos, and a lot of people mistake it for the moons, like a full moon and a crescent moon, but I mean, I can see why, but it's the sun and the moon. But yeah, so that's all of my tattoos. I have more planned. Sorry, Mom. I love tattoos, and I have more planned, and I plan to take you guys with me the next time I do get tattooed. But yeah, so I figured why not start here, show you what I have, and that's it. That's all my tattoos. I love tattoos, and if you don't, that's totally fine. If you don't like my tattoos, that's totally fine, but I love my tattoos. They make me feel beautiful. Like, the only way I can describe it is the more tattoos I get that I'm in love with, the more I feel like myself, if that makes any sense. Some people don't like them. That's totally cool, but I love them. They make me feel like me. So anyways, that's it for this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was kind of everywhere, and I'm still getting used to doing these talking videos. Sorry if I'm awkward. That's just me. If you like that, then yay, subscribe, like my video, blah blah. But yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, see you later.